Okay, so something needs to happen, and I mean something needs to happen soon. This is like, there's nothing there. There was no content. You talking about a filler episode? For real, mama? And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 6, Episode 11. And this show, and I love Hollywood. I usually really like Hollywood. The one that I have the issue with is usually New York. But Hollywood is giving me absolutely nothing. Like literally nothing. Just as boring. I mean, it was worse than a filler episode. I didn't find the storyline stuff with Jason Lee interesting at all. Like, I didn't find it interesting at all. Nobody was engaged but Jason. His brothers and sisters were so not here for it. So, like, we'll just start right there. Jason, Jason was raised in a foster care system. And he was abused and he was molested throughout his time in the foster care system. So it's just a sad state of affairs. And then he basically, from his mother passed on, but his father, he has a lot of brothers and sisters. And one of the brothers actually that he was close to I believe he was murdered. And he was only like 27 years old. And Jason talks about it a lot. He talks about his brother, when his brother got killed and all of this type of stuff. He talks about it a lot. So I'm used to him talking about it, on his, because I watch Hollywood Unlocked. The problem, though, is how Jason went into foster care and the other siblings didn't. So there's some animosity and some things that are not worked out. And he wanted to reach out and work these things out. But we know who Jason is. Jason is this person, honey. This is Jason, okay? This is Jason's life. Jason's life is a video op. You know what I mean? Or a blog op. And that's the feeling that I got. And the family and the daddy was not here for it. They weren't here for it. There was one brother that was really, open verbally about it. He was like, this is not a situation about you coming together because you want to bash our dad. You want to bash him verbally and then on camera as well. Like, he literally unmiked himself, was like, I'm out of here. And like a slew of them left. I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. This is not going, I'm sure, the way that Mona would have it to go. And those kids were not here for it. They were out. They were out. They were like, fuck you and fuck this. We're out of here. And that was it. Like, for real. So that wasn't interesting to me. It was really ugly and it was really sad. So that was that. Then there was another thing where the father was supposed to meet up with Jason just to talk just with him the day of the memorial. And the brothers been passed on, but they were supposed to be like coming together to do a memorial. Why that? Like that was my question. Why do we want to come together to do a memorial for somebody who has passed and we have already did the grieving and all of these things, and he has a daughter, and this took place years ago. Why do we want to do a memorial service? Why didn't y'all just do like a family reunion? Why didn't y'all do something that was upbeat and something fun? Why do you want to come together over a death that took place? See, but that's me. I don't. First of all, I don't attend funerals. I ain't got it to do. It's not my thing. Whenever my time comes to go, I'm already told I don't even want one. I don't want one. I don't want nobody staring down at me, telling them damn lies over top of me and all that. I ain't even here for it. I'm not here for funeral festivities. This is not my thing. Not my thing at all. And I don't understand wanting to have a memorial for someone who passed away years ago. I just don't see it. Like, he was 27 when he passed. He has a daughter that's a whole teenager that was like months old. She's a whole teenager. Why are we dredging this up again? A family reunion, I think, would have been better. I think the subject matter would have been lighter. It would have been easier to watch, and everything. I just didn't feel it, and obviously neither did Jason Lee's dad, because he didn't show up for none of it. He didn't show up for the memorial. He didn't show up for the lunch with Jason. He wasn't here for none of it. He didn't show up. And the other people who showed up, they got whatever it is I guess they wanted out of it. I would. Again, to each his own. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I just was like, come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. I ain't even here for you wanting to try to make me feel sad. And this is already sad as hell. This damn show ain't going no damn where. Mona, what is you doing? This is ridiculous. I wasn't here for none of this. So anyway, the bad thing was they were showing what was fun for these people during this. They had, it was the celebration of the little tour wrapping up, the B2K tour not wrapping up, and they were literally having themselves a good time. They're beginning Paris in April through a little like risque little party for Lyrica, and then Zell and Booby and Mickey tried to get A1 to come to the party, and he wouldn't even come. Lyrica is still running around crying, and I'm like, she says she needed space. He said he was trying to give her some space. The fact that he didn't come, she break out crying. I'm like, I'm so tired of this. I'm so over the Lyrica A1 storyline. I'm so over it. And then later on, they had the whole pool party. April shows up in town. Ray J shows up in town. Ray J gets A1 together and talks him into going over to the pool party. Before that, they all having a ball at the pool party. April had these badass shoes on at the pool party. Badass shoes. I was like, okay, April, I ain't mad with you in this shoe. But just watching this, like I said, April had on a badass pair of shoes. But every time I look at April now, for some reason, I just get sneaky slut vibes. You know what I mean? It's just like you're steadily lying. You're lying to us about things that we know you're lying. Everybody around knows you're lying. And last week y'all told me, this review is short. Well, what do you want me to do? Because I'm not, I don't do fluff. I don't do that over here. I don't do fluff. I ain't sitting around making it up. I'm going to give you what I got. That's all I'm going to give you. And I'm not fussing at y'all, and y'all weren't fussing at me. It's, we at the same place. But I can't give you nothing that's not there. I'm not going to, me being my authentic self, I'm not going to give you 30 minutes of me babbling on about something that I know was only 12 or 13 minutes worth of interesting. I'm going to give you them 13 minutes and I'm going to roll on out. I ain't trying to fake you out. That ain't what I do. I ain't no heterosexual male and I don't work in faking. faking you out and making things last longer than what I know they supposed to last for me. That's not my ministry. Okay. So let's get on to this last 3-4 minutes I got for y'all here. Okay. Couple more pumps left and I'm out. So we get all that going on. We get in there, we see, I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? April all straddling Drew and shit. What are you straddling them for? But yet you keep telling people that y'all not together and y'all, girl, stop this line. It's just pathetic at this point. It's just stupid. It don't make any sense. Like I said, it was a pool party where they were having fun, flat out. They were popping their little bottles and doing their little thing, and Booby was crushing on April. And through this trip, he saw, baby, there's no need for you to crush on April because April is lap rat and Drew, and that's all it is to it. And you don't even have a chance, Booby. Now, why I don't have any idea why it's that way. Because if I had a choice between Booby and Drew, I would definitely be on Booby's lap. I would not be on Drew's lap. But whatever. He beat you there first because she already been riding his little stuff. So you lost out. But anyway, A1 gets there with Ray J, and you know Princess is going to cuss you out, and it's going to be a whole issue. But we'll get to that because you know I've been sick of him and pranky. So that none of it is interesting. They were having fun at the party, but it wasn't. It still looked boring, but they were having a good time, so I could respect that. Then you see A1 go over there and he apologizes to Lyrica. Then we see some footage from the concert. She over there twerking on him, so I guess everything's everything. But then she says, "No, I haven't forgiven him." They'll be okay until Pam gets involved again. When Pam gets involved again, there'll be some more stuff between Pam and her mother and Big Lyrica. You know, it's just, this is tired. This is tired. And if we ain't going to do no better than this, we could go on and wrap this one up. We don't need no 7 or 8 more episodes of this. This is tired as hell. And then the last thing was everybody's packing up to go on back home. And Zell busts April and Drew laying in the bed. They laying in the bed, and she ain't got no panties on. And he over there flicking pictures. And I'm like, I busted y'all. You didn't have to bust them. You didn't have to bust them. Drew been busting April. And y'all all knew it. And now James is tired of it. Period. Mona, do better.